Welcome back to the Morning Blend. At the end of every school year, I am always surprised by the amount of stuff that comes into my home, from markers and pencils to folders and books. Today, you're going to meet an 18-year-old student who decided to help other kids in other parts of the world by doing something with those used supplies that we all tend to throw away. So where did he get the idea to gather and distribute school supplies? Where does he deliver them, and how is it helping? Ryan Anderson is here to explain. He founded the Relearn Foundation after taking a trip with this guy. It's Jeff Wenzler with Pivotal Directions. It's a service leadership organization set up to give kids important life skills by helping them understand the need that exists in our world. Long introduction, and Callie is here, my oldest daughter, because she went on one of these trips too. Thanks all of you guys so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're going to start with you. I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. Ryan, you went on a trip to Jamaica. You've gone 3 years. This was your third year. Is it fair to say, or is it cliche to say, it was life-changing?
No, absolutely life-changing. Just the perspective that it gives you to travel to these places and to see the things that you see, it makes you think, you know, do I have the right to complain about my situation? Absolutely not. And not only that, but I feel like that trip made me realize I'm obligated to try to make a difference and make this world a little bit better place.
It's so cool. I love hearing young people say stuff like that. And I read this letter that you wrote to Jeff after your first trip, and you said, "Your program has given me the chance to see the world for what it really is. My whole life I have been sheltered in the wealthy city of Cedarburg, and it was an incredible experience to get to go to Jamaica and help the amazing people who live there." What did you decide to do as a result of your trip? Because you had an idea, a proposal for Jeff, and it involves school supplies.
Yeah, well, like I said, that trip made me realize I want to continue service work. It's something that I became very passionate about, and something that I realized I can really I can do, despite being I was 16 when I started. So at the age of 16, I founded the Relearn Foundation, which is a program that we set up to collect school supplies that would normally get thrown out at the end of the year. But what we do is collect it, sort through it, organize it, and then we send it on Jeff's trips. So supplies goes to Jamaica and Guatemala, and then the remainder of supplies goes to project schools in the inner city of Milwaukee.
Is it true what I read, that in your first attempt you raised more than 1,000 pounds of gently used school supplies?
Yeah, it was
That's
kinda
a
crazy.
lot.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I honestly did not think it was going to go that well. I was like, okay, let's just do it. Let's just start, and we'll see what happens. And the first year, it went tremendous. And then, of course, I continued because I was like, this is awesome. I can really make a difference with this. And last year, we were up to 150 collection bins in 22 schools around the state, mostly in Ozaukee County, where I live. And we collected probably maybe 2,500 pounds of stuff.
So you more than doubled, almost
probably
tripled it.
doubled. We have a storage locker where we keep everything, and we filled 2 10-by-15 storage lockers, like, to the top with
unbelievable
with supplies. So.
He's so well spoken. We don't have a lot of time left, Jeff, but are you impressed by his efforts and his idea? I mean, you went with it.
Absolutely. I mean, this is why I do the kind of work and nonprofit that I do, is to get these messages from these kids after they return, so that it's not a one and done service project. And to have somebody like that be able to say, this has worked, I'm motivated to make a difference, not just in Kingston, Jamaica, but in my own backyard. It's just fantastic.
Ryan, you told me that you're about to go to college. You're going to the University of South Carolina, Columbia. You're going to be a pre-med major. You're not going to be able to go on one of these trips because it's for young people like Callie who are still in high school or even middle school. But will your vision that it will carry on after you're out of the program? Yeah,
definitely. And I mean, that's kind of up to people like Callie to sort of step up and say, hey, I want to be part of this and I want to help to make Relearn stick around. I would kind of be upset if it died off after I went to school. So I'm really counting on people like Callie and other people. We have a board of students, which is similar to a board of directors. That's the plan, is that they're going to take over Relearn.
Well, and Callie was the one who said, you got to have Ryan on the show. Will you continue it, Callie, and help?
Yeah, I mean, it's an inspiring story, and to have something so big and so huge helping people around the world is is awesome. I'd love to continue it.
And he will be back as a leader.
I was going to say final thoughts, Jeff. He'll be back as a leader.
Two future leaders right here.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. You are really impressive. Best of luck to you. Thanks for starting something to help kids in other parts of the world. I think it's really great and good for other kids like Callie who are going to continue it. I think it's awesome. You can find out more about Ryan Anderson by going to the relearnfoundation.org website, and you can find out more about Pivotal Directions by going to pivotaldirections.org, and they have 2 local summer camps going on this summer so that you can be part of a trip without taking the step of going international. But you can find out more about those camps going on at Marquette as well as Concordia. It was a blast to have you guys here. Thank you so much.